Okay, good morning, everyone, or evening, depending on where you are. Welcome back to the tower for another installment of Tower Simulator 3. This is the 100th airport or 100th session that has been streamed to the channel. Not quite the 100th episode celebration that I was planning on doing last week, but we are heading to one of my favorite airports, particularly when it comes to multiplayer. There are a number of instances where I have controlled this with one other person. One of us handling the taxiways and one handling the runways, or handling the ground and one handling the runways. And it does get quite busy. As you can see here at the tower, there are literally rows and rows and rows and rows of terminals. And there are rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of lights. A lot of nav lights on, I can see. We've got, it looks like we've got some Delta ready to go. We've got some Southwest. I think there's some more Delta. Even more Delta. Have we got any American? Looks like we've got a Delta ready on pushback already. Yeah, so we've got a lot. Anything happening internationally? Doesn't quite look like it at the moment. I don't even see any nav lights on. What do we got over cargo-wise? Doesn't look like we've got any cargo on the go just yet. There is a GA there. Not quite too happy with a GA sitting there. Oh, oh no, I thought we had a... Yeah, so as you can see, there is a absolute ton of nav lights on. We are doing an evening stint, and today's is a real world schedule. It's the 15th of July for me, but the 14th of July for the US. And we are doing an evening stint. What time was the schedule? I think it's 8 p.m. So 8 p.m. may have just happened. What is the current time? It's 9:41, so we're about an hour and a half behind the real schedule. The real time at the airport. But that doesn't matter. There are a few interesting flights in, and if I bring up flight radar, is this actually going to work today? Doesn't look like flight radar is going to pop up. There we go. Here's what I prepared earlier. So the airport is actually functioning in the opposite direction to how we have previously handled it. So normally we have everything coming in from the right-hand side. And today we will have everything coming in on the left-hand side. So complete reverse operations here. Not sure how we're going to cope with it because I do have my routine of how everything does come in, but we'll see. All of the small stuff we'll deal with down on runway 10. Hopefully there is not too much of it. I know there is some in the schedule, but hopefully we don't have that issue. All of our arrivals, or our larger stuff, will be on 9 right and 8 left, and our departures will go out on 9 left and 8 right. We are going to need to... It'll be interesting to see how... Yeah, So I think we will continue getting everything up November. So anything that comes off 9 right. Yeah, that's right. It's 9 right. Anything that comes in off 9 right, we will go November Whiskey Lima. So we'll operate in exactly the same way that we did previously. Yes, and we will get everything coming down onto Mike in a westerly fashion. Up this way, so 8. What do we got? 8 left. So we'll have everything come down Bravo. That's Bravo, right? Yep. We'll have everything come down Bravo, Victor, and that way. And we'll be queuing on Echo. So yeah, this is going to be the complete opposite of how we've controlled the airport in the past. Let's see if we can just extend that a little bit. And if we bring up our D-right, it's quite small. Might just extend that out a little bit. Just getting ourselves sorted. This is going to be crazy. TS3 Assistant is open on the second screen, and we are going to need it. And we're going to need it a lot. Right, so do we get started? All right, I've just moved the monitor so TS3 Assistant is in front of me. That way I don't have to turn my head. Cool. Looking at the board in front of me, what have we got? We have got we've got four on pushback, and we have got 1 on arrival. So let's start this crazy schedule and see how we go. Who's going to be first to push back, I wonder. Oh, we've got an Endeavour on its way in already. Oh.
Atlantic ground, Delta 176 Heavy, with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Delta 176 Heavy, pushback approved, facing east. No. Delta 176 Heavy, pushback approved, facing east.
Negative, impact terminal, inbound takeoff, Delta 176 Heavy.
These tags are really
Pushback
small.
approved, facing east, Delta 176 Heavy.
Delta 3202, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved, facing south, Delta 3202.
All the way down there. 712. So we've got an A330
Atlanta ground,
and
Delta 3202 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Directly below. And this is interesting. Do we get them to go to 9 left or 8 right? 8 right by Echo. Early days, so we'll see how it goes.
Atlanta Tower, Endeavour 5314, on final 9er right.
Endeavour 5314, clear to land, runway 9er right.
Clear to land, runway 9er right, Endeavour 5314.
Delta 176 Heavy, taxi to runway 8 right via Echo.
Taxi to runway 8 right via Echo. Delta 176 Heavy.
I think this might work. We'll see. So we're operating 4 runways today.
Delta 3202 ready to taxi.
Or 5 runways. We're operating all. With 2 runways taking the departures, 2 taking the arrivals, and then we've got a mixed one for the GA, because nobody cares about the arrival. Delta 3202, taxi to minor left via March.
Taxi to runway 9 left by Mike. Delta 3202.
So far down in the distance. Arrival coming in. I think we will leave the tags on today. Give it the Western Sydney International vibes. Western Sydney International does open in a couple of months' time with its digital tower in Queen City. Delta 176 making its way out.
Atlanta Tower, Endeavour 5529, around final 8 left.
Heading to Dublin. Endeavour 5529, cleared to land, runway 8 left.
Cleared to land, runway 8 left, Endeavour 5529er.
I'll return that back up. Look at that orange glow. We do love a good orange glow. Sun setting here over Atlanta. Delta slowly making its way in. Ooh.
Atlanta ground, American 1379er with information Delta. Requesting question start.
American 1379er, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north, American 1379er.
We can get Delta out. Delta 176 Heavy, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right, Delta 176 Heavy.
Air France 33 Juliet Heavy, pushback approved, facing south. I did just see that pop up on the screen there.
Pushback approved facing south, Air France 33 Juliet Heavy.
Bit of darkness.
Atlanta ground, Air France 33 Juliet Heavy with information Delta requesting push and start.
I already got you. Ooh, we've got another Delta. Delta 2425, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north, Delta 2425.
Delta 554, cleared to land, runway 9 right.
Cleared to land, runway 9 right, Delta 554.
176 Heavy is our first departure.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 554 on final 9 right.
Delta 3202, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 right. Pretty hard to see, but
Cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left, Delta 3202.
It's interesting, there's no tail light on.
Atlanta ground, American 1379er, ready to taxi.
American 1379, taxi to runway 8 right via Echo.
Taxi to runway 8 right, via Echo, American 1379er.
Delta's off.
Atlantic Dawn.
Airframes 33 Juliet Heavy. Taxi to runway 9er left via Mike. Delta 2425. Taxi to runway 8 right via Echo. This is Delta 176 Heavy. Contact departure. Endeavour 5314, taxi to the intersection of Lima and 1 Southwest via November, Whiskey, Lima.
Airline departure on 121.225, Delta 106 Heavy.
Delta 904, cleared to land, runway 90 right. What do we got going on here? Delta 3202
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Lima and 1 Southwest by November Whiskey Lima. Endeavour 5314.
Not too many lights on at the moment.
Clear to land, runway 9er right, Delta 904.
Got Air France below us.
Atlanta ground, Delta 2425, ready to taxi.
Why is there no tail lights on? Delta 3202, contact departure. There is. It's just very, very faint.
Atlanta departure on 121.225, Delta 3202. Good evening.
Good evening. Nice. Okay. Delta 2425, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. Endeavour 5529er, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo Victor. Perfect.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Foxtrot 1 and Victor. They have Bravo Victor, Endeavour 5529er.
Atlanta ground, Delta 2001 with information Delta requesting push and start.
Requesting push and start. Cool. Delta 2001, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved, facing
bad.
north, Delta
This is the real world
2001.
schedule, so
Atlanta ground, Endeavour 4692 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
right. Endeavour 4692, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved, facing north, Endeavour 4692.
425, barreling down the runway. American 1379, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 8 right, American 1379er.
Nice. Delta 554, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via Mike, Whiskey, Lima.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway 1 Southwest and Lima via Mike, Whiskey, Lima, Delta 554.
Atlanta ground,
Delta 2001, ready to taxi.
Alright, we are back.
Atlanta ground, Frontier Flight 1102 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Delta 2001, taxi to runway 8 right via Echo. Air France 33 Juliet Heavy, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Endeavour 4958, cleared to land, runway 90 right. Delta 1263, pushback approved, facing north. Frontier Flight 1102, pushback approved, facing south. Endeavour 4692, taxi to runway 8 right via Echo. No, Delta.
Taxi to runway 8 right via Echo, Delta 2001.
Pause. Oh. Delta 554, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima. It's probably going to go, I can't do that.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9 left, Air France 33 Juliet Heavy.
Delta 554, cross runway, 9 left. Delta 1284, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 3050, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Delta 904, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima.
Pushback approved, facing north, Delta 1.
Endeavour 5314, taxi to terminal via Lima 4 Southeast.
Pushback approved, facing south,
Let's
Frontier
go.
Flight 1102.
Delta 3161, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 2001, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. American 1379, contact departure. Delta 2425, contact departure.
Taxi to runway 8 right via Echo, Endeavour 46902. Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway 1 Southwest and Lima via November.
Delta 1284, pushback approved, facing south.
Gilbee Games just gifted 5 memberships.
Air France 33 Juliet Heavy, contact departure.
Clear to land, runway 8
interesting.
left, Delta 3050.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway 1 Southwest and Lima via November Whiskey Lima, Delta 904.
Very interesting. Frontier Flight 4405, clear to land runway 90 right. Delta 880, clear to land runway 8 left. Delta 2001, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. Frontier Flight 1102, taxi to... excuse me. Frontier Flight 1102, taxi to runway 90 left via Mike. Delta 1263, taxi to runway 8 right. Endeavour 5529er, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. What just happened
Negative,
there?
unknown command, Delta 2001.
What just happened there? How does that work? That is really, really strange. Extremely strange. I'm losing track of where we are now. Okay, that's good. Delta 3161, taxi to runway 90 left via Mike. Delta 1284, taxi to runway 90 left via Mike. Endeavour's moving, Frontier's moving. Delta 589, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 1263, taxi to runway 8 right. Delta 880, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Delta 1568, cleared to land, runway 90 right. Delta 2248, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 1735, pushback approved, facing south. Endeavour 4692, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. You going?
Atlanta departure on
Everybody's moving.
121.225.
Delta 3109er, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Critter Tree 350, cleared to land, runway 10. Delta 589er, cleared to land, runway... Delta 589er, cleared to land... Delta 589er, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 2001, contact departure. Go Endeavour.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right.
Endeavour 4958, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November Whiskey Lima. Thank you. Why does that show?
Command property error. Frontier flight 1102. Taxi to runway 9 left via Mike. Frontier flight 1102.
1102.
Negative, runway not found, Delta 1263.
Okay. Delta 1735, taxi to runway 9 left via Mike. Delta 3161, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Delta 1263, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. Delta 2248, follow company. Delta 2314, clear to land, runway 8 left. Delta 904, taxi to terminal via level. Skywest 4111, clear to land, runway 9 right. Delta 3050, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Delta 589, taxi to runway 9 left via Mike.
Taxi to runway 9 left via Mike. Delta 3161.
Delta 554, taxi to runway. Delta 554. No, you can stay, it's fine. Frontier Flight 1102, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Endeavour 46902, contact departure. Delta 796 Heavy, cleared to land, runway 9 right. You're gonna kick back.
Taxi to runway 9 left via Mike. Delta 1284.
Nice.
Taxi to runway 8 right. Delta 1263.
Okay. Frontier Flight 4405, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November Whiskey Lima. Delta 880, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Delta 554, taxi to terminal. Going slow. Delta 1263, contact departure.
Delta 1568.
Delta 3161, contact departure.
Pushback approved, facing south, Delta 2248.
Pushback approved, facing south. Delta 1735.
Next, Delta 1284, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Delta 1386, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Delta 406, cleared to land, runway 9 right. Delta 1386, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Okay, cool.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8 right. Endeavour 4692.
Delta 1284, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Oh, Brickyard. Brickyard 4733, pushback approved, facing north. Delta 3109, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Delta 1568, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima. Frontier Flight 3288, pushback approved, facing south.
Negative 5, I'm on the ground. Delta 589er.
I know. Oh, yes, this one. Who are you?
Negative 5, I'm on the ground. Delta 589er.
Hang on a second. Where are we going with you? Well, aren't you a pain in the proverbial backside? Right. Can we get him in Lima Delta? Oh, I just want to get him out. Okay. So who were you? Taxi 2. Ramp. Which way are you going to go? All right, let's just keep an eye on him. Where's he going to go?
Pushback approved, facing south, Delta 589 is.
It's going to be fine.
Atlanta departure on 121.225, Delta 2001. Good evening. Good job.
I don't know where this guy's going to go.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxi 1 Southwest and Lima via November Whiskey Lima.
Delta 1735, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left.
Taxi to runway 9 left via Mike, Delta 1735.
Actually, you were... What was your call sign?
Clear for takeoff, runway 9 left, Delta 3161.
Critter Tree.
Clear for takeoff.
Critter Tree 350, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via Romeo, November, Whiskey, Lima. That works. Brickyard 4733, taxi to runway 8 right via Echo. Delta 3050, taxi to ramp via Foxtrot. Skywest 4111, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima. Delta 2314, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Frontier Flight 1102, contact departure. Delta 1284, contact departure. Right. Next, Delta 2248, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Delta 2248, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Delta 880, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. Endeavour 4958, taxi to terminal via Lima 4 Southeast. Frontier Flight 3288, taxi to runway 9 left via Mike. Delta 880, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. Cool. Delta 1735, contact departure. Endeavour 4993, clear to land, runway 8 left. Delta 787, clear to land, runway 9 right. Delta 2627, clear to land, runway 8 left. Cool. And this one? Delta 3109, taxi to terminal. Delta 779, pushback approved, facing south. Frontier Flight 4405, taxi to terminal. Delta 1386, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Critter Tree 350, cross runway 9 right. Delta 796 Heavy, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima. Delta 589 cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Delta 4448 cleared to land, runway 9 right. Delta 2329 cleared to land, runway 8 left. Delta 406 taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima. I don't know why you've stopped on the runway. Delta 796 Heavy. Taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima. Delta 31090. Taxi to terminal. Delta 779, taxi to runway 9er left via Mike. Delta 1568, taxi to terminal. Endeavour 49093, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Delta 2248, contact departure. American 535, clear to land, runway 8 left. Moving.
Taxi and hold
Delta 2314, taxi to terminal. Ricard 4733, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. Things are moving, this is great.
Back to terminal Delta 554. Flight departure on 121.225.
Frontier flight 3288, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Delta 589, contact departure. Delta 9057, cleared to land, runway 90 right. Wait, what do we got here? No!
Atlanta departure on 121.225, Delta 3161. Good evening.
Delta 779, hold position. Where does Skywest? Skywest 4111. Taxi to terminal via Lima. See if that works.
Negative. Unknown commander Delta 1386.
Nope. Alright. It's not gonna
Clear
work.
to land, runway 9 right, Delta 406.
Skywest 4111. Taxi to terminal via Mike. Let's see if that works.
Clear to land, runway 8 left, Delta 1386.
Delta 7790, taxi to runway 9 left via Lima 3, Mike.
clear for takeoff. Runway 9er left, Delta 1284.
Skywest 4111, taxi to terminal via Lima. Okay.
Facing north, regard 4733.
We managed to we managed to save the day on that one. Wow. So 30 minutes into the schedule. No mistakes. No mistakes. We've handled 45 aircraft, which is, for Atlanta, that's not a lot. Yes, that is not a lot. I'm curious, how did I just become my own member? I did just gift memberships to some people. What's going on there? So if I go here, no, here. If I go memberships, why didn't it post? Last update. So, congratulations to Mr. Stephen Spry. Alan Main Par 3675. Kazchu Aviation Berlin, Lobot UW61E, and Aldi Setiawan 3189er. Congratulations on memberships and becoming members of the channel. As a member of the channel, you do receive a stack of benefits, including the ability to participate in multiplayer games, dictate airports and scenarios that do happen with Tower Simulator 3, and also you will get access to the multiplayer server for Farming Simulator 3. There is an exclusive members only stream that will be happening on Friday this week. I'm about to put the details up in the next 24 hours. So as members of the channel, you will have access to that. For more information on the memberships and to join the community and chat, do feel free to join the Discord. And with that, I will now head back to Atlanta. All right.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Foxtrot 1 and Victor, 5 Bravo Victor, Delta 3109.
Okay, so you're good, and you... Critter Tree 350, taxi to the intersection of Lima and Delta. Delta 1232, pushback approved, facing south. Okay.
Taxi to ramp Critter 350.
Delta 1386, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. Delta 787, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima. Delta 2627, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Delta 1606. That's all right. Delta 1606, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 790, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 7790, cleared for takeoff, runway 90 left. Frontier Flight 3288, contact departure. Brickyard 4733, contact departure. Delta 1349, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Skywest 3579, cleared to land, runway 90 right.
Back to the runway 8 right, the area code Brickyard 4733.
Delta 1606 is pointing south. Yeah, you can stay there.
Delta 3050.
Delta 4448, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima. Delta 2329, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Delta 1232, taxi to runway 90 left via Lima 3, Mike. Delta 2143, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Pack East Cargo, Papa Alpha Sierra Delta, cleared to land, runway 10. That was a mouthful. Frontier Flight 3599, pushback approved, facing south. Frontier Flight 4026, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 1606, taxi to runway 90 left via Mike. sweet. You're going to come through. That's all good. Happy days. Endeavour 4993, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. Delta 2101, pushback approved, facing north. Delta 790, taxi to runway 90 left via Lima 3, Mike. Delta 874, cleared to land, runway 90 right. Delta 3126, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Delta 779, contact departure. Right. Delta 406, taxi to terminal. Southwest 2078, pushback approved, facing north. Endeavour 5224, pushback approved, facing north. American 535, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Southwest 2078, pushback approved, facing north. Delta 779, contact departure. Frontier Flight 35990, taxi to runway 90 left via Mike. Critter Tree 350, taxi to ramp via Delta. Moving. Frontier Flight 4026, taxi to runway 90 left via Delta 2101, taxi to runway 90 right via Echo. Delta 2627, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. Delta 758, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 1232, cleared for takeoff, runway 90 left. Delta 957, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November, Whiskey, Lima.
Taxi to terminal by
Delta 1349, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Delta 796 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Lima. Southwest 2078, taxi to runway 8 right via Echo. Delta 2627, hold position.
Taxi to
Delta
terminal,
pilots,
Foxtrot, Delta 880.
What? Delta 2101, hold position. Delta 2101, taxi to runway 8 right. Whew.
Atlanta departure on 121.225.
Delta 790, cleared for takeoff, runway 90 left. Endeavour 5377, cleared to land, runway 90 right. Frontier Flight 2972, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Endeavour 5377, cleared to land, runway 90 right. Delta 2168, cleared to land, runway 90 right. Frontier Flight 4209, cleared to land, runway 8 left.
Clear to land, runway 90 right, Delta 787.
Go. Delta 2101, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. Delta 2627, continue taxi. Right. Delta 2627, continue taxi. Endeavour 5224, taxi to runway 8 right, via Echo. Whew. Right, so we've got a stack of planes sitting here. We only managed to make 8 more minutes. Wow. Delta 1232, contact departure. We've got planes sitting everywhere. And of course you need to go there. Can we get you via Juliet Delta? I wish there was not a dog crying behind me. Pack East. Pack East Cargo, Papa Alpha Sierra Delta. Taxi to ramp via Romeo Juliet Delta. Pack East Cargo, Alpha Sierra Delta. Sierra Delta. Taxi to ramp via Romeo Juliet Delta. Cool. All right, SkyWest. SkyWest 3579er, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November Whiskey Lima. Delta 2143, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo Victor. What are you crying for? Please don't cry. Daddy's busy. Come here. Is this what you want? I've got you. I've got you. Here you go. Happy? Now stop sulking. If you upset your sister, you're in trouble. Okay, now I think I've sorted everything out. You're going, you're not. Delta 758, taxi to runway 9er left via Lima 3, Mike.
Pushback approved, facing south, Delta 779.
Delta 1606, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Delta 787, taxi to terminal via Lima.
Cross runway 9 right, corridor 350.
Taxi. Delta 4448, taxi to terminal via Lima.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left, Delta 589er.
You're going to come off where I want to
Cleared
see
to
this.
land, runway 9 right, Delta 4448.
Delta 3126, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo, Victor. Delta 2329, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. Cool. American...
Lima, Delta 796 Heavy.
American 535, taxi to terminal. Frontier Flight 35909, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left. Delta 790, contact departure. Delta 2101, contact departure. Southwest 2078, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. Delta 790, contact departure.
Taxi to runway
Delta 1349, taxi to terminal via 1 Southwest, Lima.
Taxi.
Southwest 2078, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. What the?
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo Victor, Endeavour for 90903.
Nowhere Delta did I tell you to go via Echo. I told you to go Bravo Victor. And now you've compromised my whole operation. So, for that, it is time to go. That's annoying. That is really, really annoying. That is really annoying. Just as I hit 1 hour. That's annoying. I'm curious if I refresh cache of current page. It's interesting, so it hasn't picked it up. Interesting. Okay. Delta 874, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November Whiskey Lima.
Atlanta departure on 121.225, Delta 2248.
Delta 1458, cleared to land, runway 90 right. Frontier Flight 1669, cleared to land, runway 8 left.
Cleared to land, runway 8 left, American 535.
Frontier Flight 1669, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Okay. Critter 350, cross runway 8 right. Cool. Endeavour 5377, taxi to the intersection of 1 Southwest and Lima via November Whiskey Lima. Frontier Flight 4026, cleared for takeoff, runway 90 left. Endeavour 5224, cleared for takeoff, runway 8 right. Okay. Endeavour 5105, pushback approved, facing north. Delta 2132, pushback approved, facing north. Delta 957, taxi to terminal via Lima. Pack East Cargo, Papa Alpha Sierra Delta. Pack East Cargo, Papa Alpha Sierra Delta. Cross runway 90 right. Critter 350, cross runway 8 left. Frontier Flight 2972, taxi to the intersection of Foxtrot 1 and Victor via Bravo Victor. Delta 757, pushback approved, facing south. Delta 2381, clear to land, runway 8 right. Skywest 4644, cleared to land, runway 9 left right. Delta 3152, cleared to land, runway 8 left. Delta 2381, cleared to land, runway 90 right. Why do I get the sense that we just had a go around? Why do I get the sense there was just a go around? No. I hope not. Okay, this is good. That's going. That's good. Pack East Cargo, Papa Alpha Sierra Delta. Cross runway, 9 left. Right. Delta 758, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left.
Clear to land runway 90 right, Delta 957.
Endeavour 5105, pushback approved, facing north. Endeavour 4910, pushback approved, facing north. Delta 2132, taxi at runway 8 right via Echo. Delta 2168, taxi to the intersection of 1 southwest and Lima via November Whiskey Lima. Okay, so hang on a second.
Back to terminal via Lima, Skywest 4111.
Yep. Delta 1458. Okay, so that's annoying. So these guys are not exiting the runway. I wonder how many go-arounds I've had because of that. Okay, can I create a bug report? What is it? November 6. Create a bug report. KATL. Two 2168. At November 6, do not exit. Okay, it's done. Okay, so that is done. And because of that, I am actually going to end the episode here. There will be another stream of Farming Simulator very soon, approximately in half an hour's time. I Thank you so much for watching today's episode here at Atlanta. It was great to return, and I am looking forward to some more streams. I think there will be a community airport this Saturday coming. Have yet to decide on what the community airport will be, but yeah, if you have enjoyed today's stint, do tap that like button to show support for the channel. It does help greatly and doesn't cost you a thing. If you are new, do subscribe so that you do get notified of when new streams do come out. And memberships are also available with a stack of perks to further support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I am Gilbee, and I will catch you in the next one.